Still in green. Dow's up about 100. Nasdaq's up 223. Keith Fitz joining us now. All right, Keith, you say there are two wild cards in this market. Take your time. What are they?
Well, number one, we have got an unknown factor staring us in the face. We don't know how much deleveraging is still in the system, how much the computers still want to race to the bottom. I think we're going to get an answer to that. And number two, just to be blunt, Stuart, the real risk of somebody at the Fed getting a hold of a microphone, saying something silly this week is very real, particularly in a holiday shortened week.
What do you mean by the race to the bottom for technology companies?
Well, many of the computers, we've seen this in the last couple of weeks, they've got huge, they're run by very sophisticated, large traders that are highly leveraged up to their eyeballs. When one of them starts selling, they all start selling. So it becomes this constant game of ping pong at very high speeds. And 70, 80, 90% of the volume is computer driven. And we don't know how much of that is still in the system. My sense is it's coming to a close.
What's with Microsoft? We just put it on the screen. At, what is it, 574? No, 474, I think it is. What's with that?
Well, that's, again, just a large-scale doubt. It's a large, widely held, widely owned stock, which means that every institution in the world is going to own it, trade it, or hedge it. People have simply come to terms with the AI trade. They're starting to unwind that. They're starting to back away, which I think is a huge mistake. They did the same thing when they started talking about servers and capacity. And, in fact, Microsoft scorched all the shorts. So I think it's a buying opportunity in particular.
There was a rally Friday, and there's a modest rally so far this Monday morning. Is it enough to give us a Santa Claus rally?
That's the interesting part. Yes, the behavior, I think, is right there. I still expect a run into the tail end of the year to go much higher because that type of behavior is consistent with a bottom and maybe even an 8 to 10% snapback rally. So I'm going to play offense.
So reporting, I think, tomorrow, Alibaba, Dell, and Zscaler. Do you like any of them?
I do like all of them, actually. I own Alibaba at the moment, but I'm watching Dell most carefully because it's the AI story. If Michael Dell continues to guide higher into 26 and 27, it's a story everybody can understand. It's going to be affirmation that all of the chips, the sets, the data, the servers have a place to go. So that could reignite the sentiment that we're looking for.
Tell you one thing that worries me is money coming out of cryptos. I think there's maybe a liquidity crunch between big tech and cryptos. You know, that's a problem. Anyway, Keith, thanks for joining us as always, and we will be seeing you again later on this week. Thanks a lot, man.